you today? To get in the mood of what we'll be doing today, I just want to take some of my colleagues back. I'm sure it also happens in other institutions. For example, when I started work here, there was this information that was going on around. Oh, there are so loans from this bank. And I asked myself, what authority do they ask these things? And you know, certain different people kept on saying all kinds of different things, but pertaining to one thing. So, for the purpose of this lecture, today we are going to talk about how to evaluate information sources. It's evaluation. And for the sake of time, we'll be looking at only one criteria, which is authority. And I'm hoping that by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to understand how to use this criteria of authoritativeness to evaluate information sources, especially principal information sources. All right. I think I'm going to give you an activity at the moment. You are doing your study, and you want statistics on child mortality in Zimbabwe. And I'm going to give you 4 sources of information. 1, you have a report from the Ministry of Health. 2, you have a report from WHO, World Health Organization. 3, you have a report written by the doctor at Parenyatwa. And there's another report written by our dear friend Chinotima. So, so I'm throwing it back to you now. Which of these sources do you think are most relevant to what you want?
The report from WHO.
And why?
The World Health Organization basically is the body that is responsible for health issues in the whole world. So I think there will be, the information from there will be quite relevant.
Do we all agree? Any other ideas?
You also mentioned that one of the sources is the Ministry of Health. I think I would go with that because it's a more localized source of information.
Any other contributions? Nancy, I thought you were this.
I have to say the Ministry of Health because this is the parent ministry for health-related issues. Of course, the World Health Organization is there, but the information that is recognized from the ministry.
I would take the Ministry of Health one because it's closer to the event.
Okay.
And 2, World Health Organization gets its reports from the ministry. So it would be fair to get that one from the ministry. I believe the one from WHO would be probably a condensed version of the local government report.
I will take the 3 because the doctor gives to the ministry to but there's not about an authority.
Why are you taking this one from today? Why are you not taking this?
It doesn't have the qualification, the petition doesn't have any authority.
Good. Maybe you want to say something?
I was going to ask, did you mention a local hospital?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and I was going to say I would take that hospital because the Ministry of Health actually has the statistical comprehensive reports, but the hospital has the actual data from the ground. So the information from the hospital will not be, it will be pure, unedited. And the other side of the story, which the ministry would actually probably not write, that there's no cholera in Zimbabwe, you'll probably find it in the hospitals.
But I think to this, this doctor is just from Parenyatwa. So he's not basically reporting on the child mortality in the whole country.
Children, I can study.
Okay, thank you all for your contribution. I think to sum up all this, when you're looking at the criteria of authoritativeness, when you look at author, you need to look at who is responsible for the intellectual content in that publication. You also need to look at, like for example, if it's a book, you need to look at, you need to check if there's a note about the author at the back or at the beginning of the book that outlines their credentials. You also need to look at things such as their addresses, contact details, so that you can verify their details. And sometimes also you need to check if these authors are listed in other bibliographies. And lastly, sometimes in other information sources other than bibliographies, you tend to find these authors. Are there any other questions that I can attend to before I leave the stage?
Thank you for the verification, because there is a doctor from WHO, a doctor from the Ministry of Health. It's an authority we need to consider. We will assume that they are medical doctors.
I said it's a doctor at PAN who has written a report. And who is a word on his own as an author.
As an author?
Yeah.
Economic.
So, can I see by a show of raising? Oh, sorry.
I wanted to find out when I wrote in this article also who's written the article, right? And doesn't the Zimbabwe Health Council also come in? Because for somebody would have to be registered in the Zimbabwe Health Council. That is to do with the health issues.
Yes, I think Masimba, can you verify on that one for the political time?
Every doctor has to be, every health practitioner actually in Zimbabwe has to be registered.
Thank you, Abigal.